Greetings, Windmill. I'm Andy, and I'm George, and welcome back to the Windmill Full of Courses. So, we've done, in all the endless orbit reactions we've done, only one from Razan, son of all. Yes, it was time for more Razan, and our good friend Dragosh has requested this one. So, we're gonna do it. Dawn of Light, Dusk of Darkness. I don't like it very much. Yeah, morbid culture. Orbiteers, stick with us. Okay. We're gonna go through. I think, guys, we've been doing weekly orbit for a long time. I think we might take a pause up until the release of Shaman after this one. And then we'll probably start weekly for a while till we do Shaman and maybe some other of the old stuff that you've requested, like Kalabalika, Automata, whatever else was there. And yeah. It's like we love orbit. It's been a lot too. Let's make this pseudo last one very memorable. Yes. So, you ready? Just because it's the last one doesn't mean that has changed. No, I'm still not ready. Oh! Woo! Oh! Yeah. Five changes in pace by now? You're counting? I'm trying. Am I succeeding? So, you gave me the sweats in 2 minutes. The intro riff... I stink! The intro riff felt like orbit culture meets betraying the martyrs. Because of the psh. Because of the psh. Yes, you know that one drum effect that you always have in metalcore? Yes. That spike on the snare? Yes, they had that. Yes. But this is not metalcore. It also had a lot more of the epic feeling, and I feel also like Son of All, this stuff on Razan is a bit more atmospheric. I hope by atmospheric you don't mean softer. No, but the layer of ambiental stuff is a bit more immersive, I would say. Yes. And yeah. Dude, this is some of the most brutal stuff I heard from them. it's so technical, it's so mad, and that, you know,
on the drums kind of.
What I'm thinking is sound-wise, Razen is more similar to like Red Fog and Ninja than to, for example, the Odyssey EP. But compositionally, all the blasting and tremolo picking going on harkens a lot more back to, well, what did we listen to? Wildfire and Odyssey, was it?
No, Obscurity, but that was from the debut album, I think.
Yeah, so it's in between, basically. It's compositionally more like the older stuff and production-wise more like the newer stuff.
Yeah, so having heard the new stuff and the old stuff, you can kind of see how this fits somewhere in the middle and bridges that gap. Let's go.
Oh dear. Oh! Slam! Oh! Oh.
That ending, bro. Can I follow up on what I said beforehand? On the fact that they're kind of more atmospheric, less headbangy? Did you see this groove at the end?
You mean the breakdown?
Yes.
It's a breakdown. Call it a breakdown. Do we?
I like the groove at the end. So, on Nija and Red Fog, they have more of those, and they have fewer of the blasting and double kicking. And what that does to this one is it gives it more of a linear drilling feeling than a lot of this stuff. So that's why that one I think feels more engaging to me. You know I'm into the really groovy stuff. But this one, also because of the tremolo picking, gets kind of this more atmospheric thing coming through, and that tremolo picking
it's like
theme is like brain printing.
Like, despite all the brutality, the fact that you don't have so many cuts and strikes, but more like a flow of noise, it actually feels more atmospheric.
Yes.
Yeah. But I think... Is it the fastest song we heard from them?
Yeah.
What's the fastest song we heard?
I think it's still Open Eye.
Well, it depends. What do you mean by fast? If you mean double kick speed, this is faster than Open Eye.
I think I feel the tempo rather than the kicks, because you can have kicks going very fast in between a more steady groove, you know?
Yeah.
So it's more technical probably, but I wouldn't say it has a more rushing feel. Day of the Cloud too. That one's like really alarming, and the ending part of Behold, those are like, it's like riding down a mountain road on the rain on a chopper with anxiety. The chopper has anxiety, not
riding down the mountain.
Yes.
On rain, on a chopper
with anxiety.
What are you doing? Are you using the chopper for skiing? That actually does sound like something Orbit Culture would try to do if they were into extreme sports instead of metal.
And officially, once this band started existing, choppers started having anxiety.
Once this band started existing, everyone started having anxiety.
No, I think this band started existing due to people having anxiety.
The root cause analysis leads back to anxiety either way.
Yeah, it's a chicken or the egg kind of deal, except instead of a chicken and an egg, you have a band and anxiety and a chopper.
And skiing and the mountain. Let's get back into the song. Okay, first part. Very fast, very drilling, a lot of groove changes.
Yes.
I particularly like that part where it settles into a groove and then right where you start headbanging, then the drums go into all sorts of strummery and take it back apart again.
Yes.
And after the break, when it came into the second part, one guitar starts chugging and then the other one goes straight into tremolo picking, soaring melody. That's how you use double guitars. That was so beautiful.
And what I want to fill up on that, because it just came back to mind, is we've been giving a lot of credit to this band for the quality of the music. I don't think we've ever sat back to listen to the guitars and the vocals put together to see how different they are, and I don't think we've given Niklas enough credit for doing both. Because either one of those guitars you take and you put it in parallel with the vocals, it's super tricky to, even follow both of them.
Yeah.
So,
talk about multitasking.
Yes. I think it's been a while since we've talked this long on an Orbit.
Dude, I'm really loving the Rasen sound, I think. There is a possibility that I might end up liking this album more than Ninja.
Yeah, but like we said, we'll take a little bit of an Orbit pause up until Shaman, and maybe then we'll go on a more of a Shaman Rasen alternation or something like that.
Maybe
it still sucks that we can't just go listen to it. But we might end up doing that as well, in case you don't want to do that, do you?
We'll see. No one knows what the future holds.
Yes.
If you enjoyed this reaction, we greatly appreciate the likes and shares, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe with bells on.
Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon.
Corpses.